Friends, we know that there are two types of random variables. One is a discrete random variable, another one is a continuous random variable. A discrete random variable is a one which is a finite or step-by-step countable finite infinite number of values it is taking. This is a random discrete random variable. A continuous one is a non-countable infinite number of values, a real numbers it is taking between the intervals. Such random variable is known as a continuous random variable. And already we have discussed the discrete probability distribution function. That is, in that we have defined a probability function as if xi is for every xi in a discrete random variable x, if we are assigning a real number p of xi, then p of xi should be greater or equal to 0 and sum of all p of xi must be equal to 1. Then this p of xi is said to be probability function we have defined. Like that, cumulative distribution function also defined. F of t is equal to p of x less than or equal to t, summation from 0 to t, all sum of p of xi is nothing but cumulative distribution. Also, we have defined the mean and standard deviation of a variance, mean and variance of a discrete probability distribution. Mean is given by sum into xi p of xi and variance equal to summation of xi minus mu the whole square into p of xi, or summation of x square p of xi minus mu square. These things I have defined already. Continuous probability distribution. For continuous probability distribution, first let me define the probability function first. How to define probability function? For every x belonging to a range of x continuous random variable x, if small x is belonging to continuous random variable capital X, then we assign one real number f of x satisfying the conditions that f of x must be always greater or equal to 0 and integration from minus infinity to plus infinity. The x value is ranging from minus infinity to plus infinity. Integration of that f of x dx must be equal to 1. In discrete one, in spite of this integration, we are taken it as a summation. But here in continuous, we are taking it as a integration because that x is taking the random variable x is taking the real values between the interval also. That's why we are taking here integration. Okay, remember that in a discrete one this will become summation and here it is integration for a continuous random variable. If these two conditions holds good, then we say that f of x is a continuous probability function. Okay, then if that x is lies between a finite a and b interval where a and b is the subinterval of random variable capital X, then probability is defined between a to b is given by integration from a to b f of x dx. This is important, as well as these two conditions are also very, very important. Okay, now cumulative distribution function. If x is a continuous random variable with the probability function f of x, then the cumulative distribution function, cumulative up to that, f of t is equal to p of x less than or equal to t. It is integration from, that is given by integration from minus infinity to t f of x dx. Because in the real number, minus infinity, 0 and then infinity. From minus infinity to plus infinity, where somewhere x equal to t lies here, then I want to find the probability less than this all, summation of all these things. Therefore, I have to integrate between minus infinity to t. That will give you probability lying between x between minus infinity to t. Therefore, using this, some note I can make. If I want to find out probability of x greater than t if I want to find out, then I have to integrate from t to plus infinity. I have to integrate from t to plus infinity f of x dx. Like that, using the definition and definition of probability function, summation is equal to 1, I can find the probability of x less than t is equal to 1 minus probability of x greater than t, as well as, and I know that summation integration between minus infinity to plus infinity, if I integrate total, I will get is equal to 1. Using that, 1 minus probability of x less than this. Therefore, probability of x greater than t also I can find out as 1 minus probability of x less than or equal to t. Using this definitions, I can define the mean and variance of a continuous probability distribution. Therefore, mean and variance of continuous probability distributions are given by mean mu is equal to integration from minus infinity to plus infinity x into f of x. There, in a discrete one, summation x into p of x are there, but here integration from minus infinity to plus infinity. Only that is the difference. And variance is equal to minus infinity to plus infinity x minus mu the whole square into f of x dx. Only that integration is different. Otherwise, the summation is in discrete. Both you can remember in the similar fashion. Or x square into f of x dx minus mu square. Both are the formula for mean and variances. Okay. On using this formula, let me solve one example on this continuous probability distribution. Here, the problem is find the constant k such that f of x is defined by kx square 0 less than x less than 3 or 0 otherwise. The function is defined like this. Between 0 to 3 it is kx square. In other cases it is 0. Is the probability function. If it is a probability function, then I have to find the value of k and also compute cumulative distributions. P of 1 probability of 1 less than x less than 2, probability of x less than or equal to 1, probability of x greater than 1, mean and variances I have to calculate. Okay, one by one I will solve here. First, this function is a probability function. To be a probability function, okay, f of x to be a probability function, f of x to be probability function, two condition sets must satisfy. Two conditions must satisfy. Okay, first one is f of x must be greater or equal to 0. Okay, therefore here, which implies kx square is greater or equal to 0, that is k must be greater or equal to 0, first condition. Okay, using second condition, that is integration from minus infinity to plus infinity, f of x dx must be equal to 1. How then I will integrate this. Okay, to integrate that must be equal to 1. Using that condition I will calculate the value of k. This minus infinity to plus infinity, I will divide that real line into total 3 parts. Okay, minus infinity to 0 one part, and 0 to 3 one part, and 3 to infinity one part. Minus infinity to 0 is otherwise condition. Here the function is defined as 0 in this limit minus infinity, and 0 to 3 the function is defined by kx square, correct? F of x is defined by kx square. For 3 to infinity again it is comes otherwise. Therefore here again it is the function is 0. Therefore this minus infinity to plus infinity I will divide it into 3 parts as integration from minus infinity to 0 and 0 to 3 and integration from 3 to infinity. That sum must of all the 3 integration must be equal to 1. Then from minus infinity to 0, what is this function f of x defined? Minus infinity to 0, the function is defined by 0 into dx, plus for 0 to 3 the function is defined as kx square into dx. For 3 to infinity the function is defined again, it should be 0 to dx. Therefore this integration is 0, this integration is 0, only this integration I have to evaluate. Therefore, k is constant here. K into integration of x square is x cube divided by 3 between the limits 0 to 3, which is equal to 1. That must be equal to 1. Upper limit minus lower limit. K into bracket x cube is 3 cube divided by 3 minus 0 cube divided by 3, which is equal to 1. Therefore, k into 3, one of the cancels, 3 square will remain, that is 9 equal to 1, which implies k must be equal to 1 by 9. Here k is greater than or equal to 0 and k is 1 by 9. Using this, I have to define the function f of x now. Okay, therefore my f of x function is nothing but f of x will become kx square 1 by 9 x square in 0 less than x less than 3 and 0 otherwise now. Okay, then remaining part of the problem I will solve one by one. First, compute probability of 1 less than x less than 2. I have to evaluate. To evaluate this, I will use the definition of a cumulative distribution lying between 1 and 2, which is nothing but integration from 1 to 2 f of x dx. Where this 1 and 2 lies then? In this again, minus infinity, 0, 3 and infinity. That 1 and 2 lies in this range. Okay, in this range 1 and 2, the function is defined by 1 by 9 x square. The function f of x is defined in this range, it is 1 by 9. Therefore, I will take that function as 1 by 9. That is integration from 1 to 2, 1 by 9 into x square dx, which is equal to 1 by 9. Integration of x square is x cube divided by 3 between the limits 1 to 2. Therefore, 3 I will take outside. 1 by 27 into upper limit minus lower limit. 2 cube minus 1 cube. 2 cube is 8. 8 minus 1 cube is 1. 7. 7 divided by 27 is the probability of lying between 1 and 2. Like that, second one I will select to compute probability of x less than or equal to 1. To find out this, according to the definition of cumulative distribution function, it is less than, it starts from less than 1. 1 x equal to 1 is here, 2 is here, therefore less than 1, everything I have to include. Correct? To find out that, minus infinity to 1 f of x dx. But here, from minus infinity to 1, the function is defined in two ways. Therefore, I will split it into two ways. Minus infinity to 0 and 0 to 1. For minus infinity to 0, the function is defined to be 0. Whereas from 0 to 1, the function is defined to be 1 by 9 x square dx. Therefore, this one only I have to integrate. Again, 1 by 9 is constant outside. X cube divided by 3 is the integration of x square between 0 to 1. 1 by 9 into 3, 1 by 27 outside, and upper limit minus lower limit. 1 cube minus 0 cube, I will get 1 by 27 is the integration of x less than or equal to 1. Okay, next one, third in the particular problem is probability of x greater than 1. I have to calculate. This one I will solve it in two methods. Okay, first method is using a definition of cumulative distribution. Greater than 1 means 1 to infinity f of x dx. Correct? The function is defined x greater than 1. 1 greater than all up to this. Therefore, 1 to infinity. Again, from 1 to infinity, function is defined in two ways. From 1 to 3, the function is this one. From 3 to infinity, the function is 0. That's why I will split it into two terms again. 1 to 3 f of x dx. plus integration from next 3 to infinity f of x dx. Therefore 1 to 3 the function is defined to be 1 by 9 x square. Therefore integration from 1 to 3 1 by 9 x square dx, and here 3 to infinity the function is defined to be 0. Therefore this is a total 0. Integration of this is 1 by 9 into bracket x cube divided by 3 between 1 to 3, which is equal to 1 by 27. Again upper limit minus lower limit. 3 cube minus 1 cube, which is equal to 3 cube is 27 minus 1 cube is 1, 26 divided by 27. This is how to calculate using a cumulative distribution. One more definition: probability of x greater than, or I will write here, x greater than 1 also is equal to 1 minus probability of x less than or equal to 1. 1 minus probability of x less than or equal to, probability of x less than or equal to, already calculated, that value is equal to 1 divided by 127. 1 divided by 27. LCM is 27. 27 minus 1. 26 by 27. This is also I can use definition of probability. Okay, like that. Now I have to find out mean and variance. Okay, next I will calculate mean. Mean mu is given by integration from minus infinity to plus infinity x into f of x dx. Okay, but the function is defined only between 0 to 3. Therefore instead of minus infinity to plus infinity, I will select it as from 0 to 3 x into f of x. X into the function f of x is 1 by 9 x square into dx. That is 1 by 9 integration from 0 to 3 x cube dx. Okay, this one I have to evaluate now. That is 1 by 9 into integration of x cube is x raised to 4 divided by 4 between the limits 0 to 3. Therefore 1 by 9 into 1 by 9 or 1 by 36. I will take 9 into 4, 36, and upper limit minus lower limit, that is 3 raised to 4 minus 0 raised to 4. 3 raised to 4 is 9, 9 into 9, 81. 81 divided by 36, that is simplify here. That value is 9 9s are 9 4s are. Therefore it is 9 by 4 is my mean mu. Like that, variance. Finally I have to find out variance. Variance v is equal to integration of minus infinity to plus infinity x square into f of x dx minus mu square, which is equal to, again minus infinity to plus infinity I will now define. I will define only for 0 to 3. 0 to 3 x square into f of x is 1 by 9 x square dx minus mu is 9 by 4 square. Let me simplify this. 1 by 9 outside, and then integration of x square will become x to the power x square into x square, x raised to 4. X raised to 4 integration will become x raised to 5 by 5 between the limits 0 to 3 minus 9 square is 9 square 81 divided by 4 square is 16, and let me simplify this, and I will get it as 1 divided by 45 minus 3 raised to 5 minus 81 divided by 16. Let me simplify and give the last final answer here, and the final answer is 27 divided by 80 is my variance. V is equal to, okay, like that. Some more examples I'm going to solve in my next videos. Please subscribe my channel, give the comments, and also don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you friends.